Let's talk about some big news here coming up, because the White House and Congress are preparing for a potential visit from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy tomorrow. That's according to 5 sources talking with our team down in D.C. If it happens, it would be his first known trip out of Ukraine since the start of the war. And it's possible Zelenskyy could address a joint session of Congress tomorrow night, just as lawmakers are preparing to vote on another massive round of Ukraine aid. Let's go to Monica Alba at the White House. So, Monica, what more do we know about the preparations for this visit, and why now?
This is really significant if it comes to pass, Lindsay, and we have to stress here that all of our sources on Capitol Hill and elsewhere are talking about this in the terms of if, because it is not set in stone. As you can imagine, there are so many security considerations. So there are these preliminary steps underway that if the Ukrainian president does travel here to Washington, we have an idea of what could take place. He could come here to the White House to meet with President Biden. He could give that joint address to Congress in the House chamber tomorrow evening. But again, there's a lot of different moving parts, given this would be his first known trip outside of Ukraine since the war began. This is something I'm told by sources that I have been talking to that has been discussed for some time, but given the sensitivity, there was always a nervousness to try to attach any other kind of information to it. But it, of course, comes against the backdrop of the U.S. preparing to announce as early as tomorrow a new aid package for Ukraine that would include the new Patriot missile defense system, something they've been asking for some time. So if that announcement comes out of here with the president standing next to the president of Ukraine, of course, that is a very powerful and significant image in the continued support that the U.S. has had for Ukraine in this war, of course, after Russia's invasion earlier this year. So we don't know exactly yet how this will take place, but I can also tell you that a European official familiar with the planning was aware of some of these preliminary steps, as well as U.S. Capitol Police officers who did see something of a walkthrough today if this takes place. Speaker Nancy Pelosi also hinted at a very special joint address of Congress tomorrow evening to wrap up the session. So that was another hint or clue. But again, all of this, until it really happens, is incredibly delicate, as you can imagine, Lindsay.
Of course, understandably so. Monica Alba, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.